This is Witchbase News for Friday the 27th of June 2025. I'm Commander Burr. In Elite Dangerous news this week, the Buckyball Racing Club announces its greatest event yet. The next Elite Dangerous community meetup is just around the corner, and we spot some more details on the Panther Clipper. If you enjoy our videos, consider subscribing to the channel and remember to ping the little bell to make sure you see all our content and community posts. And if you'd like to help support our channel, links to our Patreon and everything else are in the description below. The Buckyball Racing Club's latest and possibly greatest event was announced recently by the organisation's rock and roll frontman and everyone else's favourite Nerf target, Alec Turner. The event is styled after a homage to the world famous Paris Drakhyr Rally and features a 250km cross country race between two planetary ports in the system Hyades sector ZU-Y D68 on planet 4b. Those ports being the start point inside the perimeter of the Camp Bucky construction yard and culminating at the entrance tunnel to the spectacularly located and purpose built, with assistance from the hauling monster commanders of the Burr Pit community, Drakhyr Point City style port. And thus is presented then the Buckyball Racing Club 3311 Drakhyr Rally. The race is scheduled to start on Sunday the 10th of August at 1500 hours UTC and is open to everyone and anyone who wishes to participate, either solo or in teams, and you can use the Scarab or the Scorpion SRV. For more information, there's a post on the Elite Dangerous official forums linked in the description below that contains everything you need, including the event's full rules and a link to the Buckyball Discord server. You can register your interest in the race on that forum, and an official sign up form for the event will be coming closer to the event's start. Get practicing and good luck. The next community meeting of Elite Dangerous Commanders is, as I speak these words, now just over a week away. The 2025 edition of the lovely Meetup, organised by the variety streamer and co-host of the Lave Radio podcast, Commander Psykits, will be taking place from 1 PM onwards on Saturday the 5th of July at the White Horse pub in Hambrook, just off the M4 near Bristol in the UK. There's no need for you to book or buy a ticket, but it's probably best, if you are planning on attending, to just join Psykits' official Discord server and take the lovely meetup role so that Psykit and the venue have an idea on how many numbers to expect and allow for on the day. You'll find Psykits' Discord server as well as the lovely Meetup website linked in the description below, where you can see pictures from last year's event as well as get full details on where and how to find the venue. Unless you've been existing beyond the event horizon of a black hole for the last couple of months, it likely can't have escaped your notice that Frontier have announced the next new ship to enter Elite Dangerous into ARX powered early access. July the 22nd is the planned release date of what has to be the single most requested and anticipated ship in the game's 10+ year history. The Elite Dangerous version of the classic Frontier Elite 2 bulk cargo hauler, the Panther Clipper, now being manufactured by Zorgon Peterson and so named the Panther Clipper Mark II. Earlier this week, during the regular Frontier Unlocked monthly livestream, the company let go not only our first work in progress look at the ship in game, but also the full internal specifications of what is set to become the game's biggest cargo hauler. The ship features a set of new storage specific optional module slots, similar in design to the restricted military optional slots on a ship like the Federal Corvette. In the case of the Panther, only fuel tanks or cargo racks can be placed in these slots, and the Panther will be the only current ship capable of also installing a new optimised cargo rack that will only itself fit into these slots. The new Tetris Champion optimised cargo racks are available in sizes 7 and 8 and have 50% more storage than their unoptimised counterparts. The Panther Clipper Mark II has one size 7 and one size 8 of these storage only slots, and so by our calculations that brings its total potential carrying capacity to 1238 if you absolutely pack it out for cargo and don't run with any shields etc. Today, as we were going to press, Frontier posted to the official forums with a selection of example build options you could choose to pack out the colossal hauling monster Panther Cat when it arrives. The builds range from a no frills all cargo build at the now confirmed 1238 tonnes mark through to a long range combat hauler and a more balanced build that offers the best of both. You'll find a link to the post below if you want to drill into some more details like jump range and shield capacity. We've been poring over the footage released by FDev searching for details, and we have managed to spot some stuff that the team at FDev didn't directly point to on the live stream. As part of the internal specifications, Frontier did say that the Panther will have 10 hardpoints on the ship's expansive exterior. After no small degree of staring and freeze framing, we have managed to identify 8 of the ship's hardpoints, as the Clipper in the footage is actually running with its hardpoints in the deployed configuration. As a result, we can clearly see 6 hardpoint locations on the ship's dorsal side, which you can see highlighted on the image shown on screen now. There are also a further 2 clearly identifiable hardpoint locations on the underside, one in the ship's chin position forward of the SRV bay and one aft of the SLF bay. Again, those are highlighted on screen for you now. The final 2 of the ship's total 10 hardpoints has, thus far at least, eluded our intense scrutiny, but we have been looking at these differently coloured panels on the ship's sides with suspicion, but we can't positively identify them as hardpoints. If there is a hardpoint there, it isn't outfitted with anything. We also stared quite intently at these 2 detail points on the upper side of the vessel, but they turned out to be manoeuvring thrusters. It's worth underlining again that the ship shots we've seen so far are all work in progress, so the hardpoints may not yet be visible, but if you think you can see where else the 2 final hardpoint locations might be, do let us know in the comments below. As part of the FDev livestream, as is the norm for these ship reveals, the team didn't mention utility slots on the new ship at all. However, from looking through the footage again, you can clearly see in the HUD that the ship has 6 utilities armed and ready to go. This obviously isn't a guarantee that the Panther Clipper has just the 6 utility slots, but it strikes us as quite likely and honestly should prove more than sufficient for most use case scenarios. If you missed our full breakdown of the Frontier reveal, you'll find it linked on screen now, and as I mentioned at the top of this piece, you can finally get your mitts on the Zorgon Peterson Panther Clipper Mark II on the 22nd of July in ARX powered early access, and for in-game credits at some point yet to be determined further down the line. Will you be signing up for the 250km Drakhyr Rally? Are you planning on attending the lovely Meetup next week, or have you spotted where the Panther's 2 missing hardpoints are? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back later this week with more videos. Until then, 07 Commanders, follow the greens on the way out and do keep clear of the toast rack. We very much look forward to seeing you next time.